Okay, today we're talking about logos, and not a logo for a company, but a logo for yourself. Now you may think, I've never heard of a logo for myself, okay? But why not? Like, what is a logo? Yeah, and you said it just right, a representation, okay? The key word is representation. It represents something. Some of the examples from students had for their name, so let's choose HP, okay? She wanted to be Teach Me HP was her kind of like her name that she wanted to go by. Something easy for people to remember. Annie Medical, that's easy to remember. Ooh, Design Nam.
I have to change mine
Because your last name is Nam, yeah?
I have to change mine.
Okay. Seoul Sachi. I would suggest maybe not putting a location because what if you move from Seoul? Then if you go to America, unless you're from Seoul, but Sachi's not from Seoul, so she was born in Seoul? She wasn't born in Japan?
She was born in Korea. She moved to Japan when she was young.
Oh, she moved to Japan when she was young. Okay. So those are some examples of those kind. Now you have to decide how are you going to make that into a logo. Okay. Let's look at some examples. And I think Minji had this as her famous quote. Minji, what was your quote?
Oh, Coco Chanel.
Oh.
To be, I don't know. To be, you must be unique. To be, I don't remember.
Yeah, something about being unique, right?
Yeah.
So she put, well, you see the logo? It's pretty simple. For your logos, I don't want you to do black and white because I've had so many students say, oh, I'm just going to do black and white. And it's not because they want to, but it's because they're lazy. So I want you guys to have color in yours. You don't have to have a lot, or you can, but it's up to you, but have some. But notice that's a lot easier to remember than just text, right? And it's a neat story about Coco Chanel, like how she started her industry. What did she start selling that before she got big? What was she selling in the fashion industry? Yeah, hats. Like she'd make hats before she'd sell them. And then people started liking hats, like famous actors and things. And then people started going to her for hats. And pretty soon she had branched out to clothing. And then she got really famous and had her own shop. So it's a really neat story of a French young entrepreneur who made it big in the fashion world. But her logo is easily recognized because people will associate you and what you represent with your logo, and the image is more remembered than the name itself. Now, for people attribute personality, okay, to the logo and its appearance. So make sure your logo, like you look at your logo and that really is a representation of you, you know. So if you're more of a laid-back kind of person, you don't want to have something really edgy and crazy, you know, that it wouldn't really match. Let me show you another example of it. It needs to match your personality. So this is one of my students that turned in today. And for theirs, okay, they wanted to be a musician. Now, there's a lot of different genres of music for her that you can go into, but she wanted to go into more of a soft guitar kind of thing or piano music, you know. So this one is more of an edgy kind. I didn't recommend this one for her because it didn't really match her personality or genre of her job. This one is more of a karaoke style, so I kind of didn't recommend that one for her. This one is more for a conductor, like that's kind of what I felt, and she's not going to be a conductor. This one is for more of like a Valentine's kind of idea, so I didn't advise her on that one either. When I see this one, I think of cheerleading, so that's not really the kind that she wanted. This was a little bit confusing. I didn't understand what that was. This has potential, the guitar and it coming out of the middle there. So that has really good potential. I also like this one. Like it's very unique because CG is what her initials were going to be. And notice she used the G out of the note. So if she's going for more piano kind of music, I would recommend this. If there's more guitar music, I would go with this. And this one could be associated with this one. This would be an abbreviation. So she has a lot of good ideas flowing here that she can work with. And she has good colors that she put so she can see her color scheme. So from this, her next job is to go into Illustrator, pick her top 3 and kind of make those in Illustrator. And then from those 3, then you'll choose one. And when you choose these, get advice from those around you, okay, and those people who you respect. And when you finally got one, check with me for approval. Make sure it's appropriate and it's a good choice. And then you'll have your logo that we'll be placing for your identity. So remember, our logo is there to remember you, because a lot of times you don't remember your name. Like nobody remembers my name, Mark Heil. They don't even remember how to spell my last name. So I would need something easier to remember that by, and a logo can definitely help you remember what it is that you're trying to portray. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more insight on logos and design. Okay, let me show you guys one example that I liked from. No, he didn't do it. Never mind. I was gonna show you, but I'm not. So make sure that you put in your Web 2.0 links. This is on the calendar. You can do that. All you have to do is paste in the links wherever you got your stuff. Hey, good job. So Annie and Henny. Make sure also you put in your stuff in the spreadsheet. Okay, when you finish your work, put it in on the spreadsheet. And then from the spreadsheet, I'll be able to see what you're doing. Okay? So go ahead, open up Illustrator.
So you
Test 1, 2,
do you need
test.
the longer version?
Test 1, 2, test.